It's the Crip Mac. 55th Street.
Most of you think the story of Trevor Hurd, the man the world knows as Crip Mac, ended with a victory lap and a viral video of him walking out of the feds. You saw the tattoos, you heard the 55th, and you thought the show was back on the road.
That's right, bro. The 55th Street. That's where Low General is home, our hood.
But while the cameras were flashing at the prison gate, a much quieter pen was moving in a federal clerk's office in the Central District of California. We've spent time digging through the PACER filings that the news channels missed, and what we found isn't a homecoming celebration. It's a digital death warrant.
Crip Mac was released from prison today on his birthday via Lupe. Yeah, via Lupe.
They bud to the homie, man. I'm glad you free.
My fault.
Bro, I'm so
Shout out
excited
Crip
to
Mac.
pod with Crip Mac,
out?
bro. I'm
about to
so
go
excited
down
to
on him.
pod with Crip Mac.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that shit's gonna be so fun. You feel me? I know we can't go live with him, but that's my one no jumper request is put me on a pod with Crip Mac.
Before he even took his first breath of free air, the feds had already built a cage made of fiber optics and IP addresses. Today we're going inside the paperwork that proves Crip Mac isn't just back, he's being ghosted by the very system that let him out.
It's all right, Mac. You're gonna be all right, bro. Just hit me with everything.
You have any property on your person?
I just have my name right here.
Do you mind sticking around and could you take his wallet, phone, anything like that?
As we've been tracking here at On Point Stories, the federal government doesn't just let go of high-profile gang affiliates without a reason. But here's the first red flag that caught On Point attention: the money. In late 2025, Crip Mac's legal team was facing a massive deficit. High-stakes federal defense isn't cheap, and the commissary funds weren't cutting it. Then, out of nowhere, the balance was cleared. We traced a series of filings to a shell company, Lone Star Media Management, registered in a strip mall in Houston, Texas. No website, no employees, just a wire transfer that ensured Crip Mac's release wasn't delayed by a single hour.
That's right, bro. The 55th Street. That's where Low General is home, our hood.
Why would a silent partner in Texas pay 6 figures to free a West Coast street legend? This wasn't charity. This was an investment in a target. But if you think the mystery money is the biggest threat to his freedom, you're looking at the wrong page of the docket, because what the judge signed off on next changes the 55th narrative forever. Is he a free man, or is he just a live-streamed informant waiting to happen?
I'm so excited to pod with Crip Mac.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that shit's gonna be so fun. You feel me? I know we can't go live with him, but that's my one no jumper request is put me on a pod with Crip Mac, bro.
Let's talk about the trap door. Every federal release comes with standard conditions. No drugs, no guns, no gang associations. We've seen it 1,000 times. But Crip Mac is different. He isn't just a person. He's a digital brand built entirely on the culture the feds are trying to dismantle. In Section 4, Paragraph C of his release terms, there is a specific handwritten amendment that no one is talking about. It's a social media non-association clause. It doesn't just say he can't bang on camera. It says he is prohibited from appearing in any monetized digital content with individuals known to be or suspected of criminal enterprise.
Yeah, you know, people that live that life, people would, happily do something to him just to go viral on the internet.
Think about his entire career. No China Mac, no Adam 22 interviews with the homies, no neighborhood vlogs.
I know we can't go live with him, but that's my one no jumper request is put me on a pod with Crip Mac.
The feds didn't just ban him from the set. They banned him from the very industry that feeds him, which raises the question, if he can't make the content that made him famous, how does he plan to pay back that mysterious Lone Star? You guys in the comments pointed this out. Crip Mac's biggest strength is his authenticity, but the feds have turned that authenticity into a weapon. By keeping it 55th, he is effectively providing a 4K confession every time he hits record. We've looked at the monitoring requirements attached to his release. Most inmates get a standard ankle monitor, but Crip Mac, he's been assigned a Tier 3 proactive monitoring unit. This means his location is being cross-referenced in real time with the MAC addresses of any known associates nearby. If he's at a burger stand and a known affiliate walks in, his PO knows before he even places his order. It's a digital dragnet. But here's where it gets truly dangerous. We found a document indicating that agents have been granted administrative access to monitor his social media accounts in real time. Not just what he posts, but his DMs. Every time he says, keep it 55th in a private message is being read by an agent in a cubicle. Now, we get to the heart of the investigation. The why. Why release him now, 6 months earlier than the original projections? The answer lies in Operation North Star. For those who haven't been following our coverage of the RICO sweeps in Los Angeles, North Star is a multi-agency task force using AI to map gang hierarchies through social media clustering. By releasing Crip Mac, the most visible, most loud, and most connected figure in his circle, they have just released a tracer into the ecosystem. They don't want Trevor Hurd, they want the people who surround him. They are using him as a human honeypot. There is an alleged memo regarding digital proximity surveillance.
It's gonna break my scissors. Those scissors don't cut big ass plastic belts.
The popos are gonna come now. Dad, hide it.
They aren't waiting for him to slip up. They are waiting for everyone else to make missteps by being near him. The mystery corporation that paid his bills? We've seen this pattern before in the Silk Road investigations. It's a tactic called controlled resumption. You give the target just enough rope to hang the entire organization. But here's the catch. Crip Mac knows this. He's not stupid. If you look at the footage of his exit, notice his eyes. He isn't looking at the cameras. He's scanning the perimeter. He's a man who knows he's walking into a room full of invisible tripwires. The tension here is a ticking clock. If he stays silent, he loses his fans and his income. If he speaks, he risks a 10-year vocation violation that would put him away until he's a senior citizen. This is the ultimate retention game. The feds are betting he can't help himself. They are betting that the Crip Mac persona is too big for Trevor Hurd to control. And if he fails, the fallout won't just hit him. It will hit everyone that missteps in his presence.
Mr. Hurd has suffered from a lot of mental health issues growing up, schizophrenia, ADHD. Unfortunately, he grew up in a impoverished neighborhood, one that was flooded by gang violence. Mr. Hurd does have a criminal history. However, at the time of this incident, Mr. Hurd was doing podcasts. He was in movies. So he had became an entertainer at this point. He just had a daughter. So although Mr. Hurd does accept responsibility for this incident of possessing the firearm, he had no intentions of using the firearm. It was simply, he was in this neighborhood and he simply had it for self-defense. It was not used during the commission of a crime. I believe that prison also, it will not allow him to address and further address his mental health issues that he suffers from.
The On Point team is currently cross-referencing that Houston corporation with other content investments in the rap space, and the results are disturbing. It seems Crip Mac isn't the only one whose freedom was sponsored. We're looking into a connection between this release and a major case out of Atlanta that we've been tracking. Is there a digital case that uses YouTube as its primary evidence locker? We're digging into the metadata of his first homecoming post as we speak. There's a hidden tag in the location services that doesn't match his reported halfway house. Crip Mac is home, but the walls are closer than they've ever been. He's keeping it 55th, but the feds are keeping it 4K because this social media non-association clause isn't just for him. Click subscribe and drop a comment.
I'm gonna get him a 40, you feel me? And we gonna sit there and just pod and see what the is up, bro.
You think he's still on some 40?
I think you can drink.
You still
His
think,
probation
you
says
still-
he can't drink?
You think he gonna be? You think he gonna be just getting drunk? He probably was in there again.
He probably
you know what I'm
elevated the
saying?
line some
No,
more.
look at him.
for sure. I know.
This a new picture?
Nah, that's not.
I was like,